Whoa, 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 jail. You're staying in jail. Whoa, 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 jail. You're staying in jail. Whoa, 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 jail. You're staying in jail. Whoa, 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 jail. You're staying in jail.
Diamonds on my body and they crystal clear. I make magic with these hundreds, watch them disappear. Big ol' raindrops up in my ear. If you gon' name drop, let's get it clear. Jesse, VVS, I just turn the water on. Big ol' flex, shit you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like waterfalls.
Welcome back to my Chanel, y'all. It's your sister, Jessie Woo. Listen, make sure that you're liking, that you're leaving a comment, that you're sharing, and most of all, that you subscribe. So you can join the Black Women's Tribe during Black Women's Protect Black Women's Month, period. Okay. How y'all doing? Happy Tuesday. It's a lot going on. It's so much stuff. You know, I really might just have to go live every day. Like I might have to do a little morning show, I'm trying to think, do y'all prefer if I go in the morning or at night? I feel like the 6 o'clock is working good. I feel like y'all like 10 a.m. too, because y'all be at work. 10 a.m., my 10 a.m. crew, y'all be at work. Y'all be having your headphones in, and y'all just be listening to the tea. Y'all be in the comments, sis, I got my headphones. I'm actually in a meeting, but I got this, I'll put the meeting on mute. So let me know. Oh, okay, everybody's saying night. Oh, okay, night. Okay, night. Okay, I like them both. I'm seeing night, and then I like them both. Okay. Don't matter. I'll be at work. Okay, Latrice. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I used to have this friend in high school named Latrice. Latrice. I wonder how she's doing. She was so cool. All right, cool. So, if anything changes up, I'll always put like a little thing there, a notification, probably like at 8. If I'm going to do 10 o'clock, I'll have a notification there. So just always make sure that you check your notifications. But yeah, y'all. So before we get the show started, before we get into just a couple things, y'all. Where's everybody from? I love to know where everybody's from. Let me know where you guys are from. Thank you so much for coming in. We have a lot to talk about. So much so that some of the stuff I want to talk about is just, we would be here all night. So all night long, all night, we would be here on Lionel Richie time. So I'm actually for sure going to do tomorrow. I'll probably do tomorrow morning. No, I can't do tomorrow morning. I can't do tomorrow morning because I have to, I have several appointments tomorrow morning, actually. Then I have to film something tomorrow night. Side note, y'all. Oh, let me see. Okay. Y'all know I got ADD. Long Island was good. Montreal was good. Y'all, I have a Montreal vlog. Please watch it. It is so damn good. I took Mr. Easter to Montreal. He met my dad, and child, that was a key. What I could leave in the video, I did leave, and it was still a key to those of you guys who watched it. But if you're ever going to Montreal, Canada, I think you should watch that vlog too, because it shows you a lot of the food. Montreal is a foodie city, and you're gonna be in for a treat. United Kingdom, man, I'm forgetting what flag is it. Is this Grenada? Forgive me, I'm forgetting what flag this is, y'all. Please don't beat me up. Jamaica, UK, Philly's in the building, Minneapolis, Birmingham, Birmingham, home of the no, that was Montgomery, never mind. Washington, D.C. is in the building, Central Florida, okay. Is this Turks and Caicos? This is Turks, right? Lord, please forgive me, Lord. Don't take my Caribbean crown away, child. Houston is in the building. Germany, Virginia, Chicago, BX. Okay. More Canadians, Atlanta. All right, I'm down the street, girl. Okay, this is Guyana. Okay, my bad. Don't beat me up, child. You know how we beat by our flags, child. Okay. Chicago, Duval. Okay, Baltimore. Because that's exactly how y'all say it. Baltimore. Detroit is in the house. Chicago by way of Haiti. Chicago was founded by Haitian. How you doing? Point du Sable. France is in the building. Memphis. Portugal. Virginia Islands. Man, it's so many of y'all. Toronto. Broward County. I see 954. Damn, I done lost 954. But I saw 954. City of Compton. Yo, I kind of wish Diddy would have gotten roped for the shit he did in LA, because imagine him being in the same jail cell as Suge Knight. Imagine the tea, bitch. Imagine the tea. Oh, Niger, you know the Nigerians gonna come through. The Nigerians gonna come through. Okay, the Bahamians have arrived. The St. Lucians have arrived, child. All right, well, I thank you guys so much for stopping by. I won't take too much of your time. Y'all know I can't promise y'all that. Y'all know the way I be yapping, child. But it's so many things. Diddy has a new lawsuit. I have a Beyonce blind item that I think is very interesting. Mary J. Blige, blind item as well. And then you have Janet Jackson, who is saying that Kamala Harris no black. She no black. She no black. She no black. She Dominican. She no black. She's saying she no black. So let us get into this. There was this IG post from Entertainment Tonight. They posted this, and I thought this was so haunting. Like, you really have to be careful the things that you speak into existence, because Diddy really spoke this into existence. This is him on Entertainment Tonight back in 1999.
They won't even give me a permit for the parties, man. They don't want me to throw the parties no more. But we ain't gonna stop. We're gonna keep on having fun, bringing people together from all walks of life. You're gonna hear about my party. They're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we want to have a good time. You know, whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment, things that broaden people's horizon, people get intimidated. There's a lot of people out there that feel intimidated by it. And it ain't nothing but break it down racial barriers, break it down generation barriers, people from all walks of life. Ron Perlman talking to Jay-Z, Jay-Z talking to, you know what I'm saying? It just goes on and on. You know, it's just like people from all walks of life connecting and getting together.
Dying to get into your party. How does that make you feel?
It doesn't make me feel any way special. It doesn't make me feel like a bigger person. It just makes me feel like I know how to throw a party.
Parties are the hottest ticket around.
They won't even give me a permit for the parties, man. They don't want me to throw the parties no more. But we ain't gonna stop. We're gonna keep on having fun, bringing people together from all walks of life. You're gonna hear about my party. They're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me.
Not him telling on himself like that. This was 1999. Like, this was probably like the heyday. And I love how he mentioned Jay-Z. Like, I feel like when you look back on these interviews, he mentions Jay-Z a lot. And it's like, I know Jay-Z couldn't wait to get rid of these niggas. Like, I know Jay-Z couldn't wait to get rid of Dame Dash and to run away from all these niggas, get married, settle down, so he could be in his own planet. Because but the way they keep mentioning Jay-Z's name, Ron Perlman, yeah, it's just not good. But anyway, all right, we're going to get into Diddy and the new lawsuit and everything, but let's get into this blind item.
Hide it, but come.
From Freddie P. He recently did an interview with The Art of Dialogue, and he revealed some. I never knew this. What you mean? What you mean? Just him and Jay are dumb close? Yeah. Yeah. Think about it. Like right now, there's so many names being brought up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't know who's gonna have to come forward and testify in this trial. You know, in Dawn's lawsuit, she named Neo and Usher. Like, names are being dropped of people who witnessed certain things. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, like Diddy was. You got to look at that circle. Somebody knew something, right? So yeah, they were super close. So yeah, somebody knew something. So that's my point. Let's look at this.
Okay, fun fact, a lot of people don't know, that cheesecake we went and got was for Beyonce.
Pause. I screamed. Did y'all see this? What a turn of events. What a turn of events. I screamed. Did y'all see this? I screamed.
Okay, fun fact, a lot of people don't know, that cheesecake we went and got was for Beyonce. She was upstairs the whole time. What we was talking about again? Hold on. Yeah, that's a fun fact. People don't know. People like, y'all walked and got a cheesecake. It was for Beyonce. I'll do it again. But yeah, because at first he was like, I want some cheesecake. But we took all night to do the process, right? So when we got back, it was like 4 or 5 in the morning. And me and Dallon got back first. Let me tell you how green these niggas is. So I'm the type of nigga, I listen to everything you say as if it's a contract. So if you say, walk to the store, or walk to get me some cheesecake, I'll walk to get you some cheesecake, but I'm not walking back. And that's just what me and Dallon did. And they like, why y'all, you know, they hot. Like, y'all cheating. And we like, he told us to walk. He didn't tell us to walk back. So we already in the hotel like 3 hours before they got there. When they said they was coming, we went and met him in front of the building. And you know, the first thing that said out of his mouth, he said, we got the cheesecake. He was like, I don't want that shit. Take that shit upstairs for Beyonce. Then he said, they was like, yeah, man, we want to tell you, Fred and Dallon, they ain't walk back. You know, trying to be on some snitch and shit. He's like, I ain't tell you niggas to walk back. I ain't tell you niggas to walk back. Y'all walk back? Like, yeah. I'm like, another thing what people don't understand, if you go back and look at the episode, it's an episode where he out there in the front and he cussing everybody else out. He told us to walk for the cheesecake. And he like, man, move it. Keep it moving, money. Like, if y'all ain't with it, woo. He like, if y'all don't like what I say, keep it moving. Fight that. Go back and look at that scene. Not trying to sound like nobody. As he said that, I heard him talking. I'm that type of nigga anyway. Everybody know me. I don't let you rap to me. So as he was talking, I walked off. I'm shot up the block. Go back and look at the scene. I'm the only one not in that bitch. I'm in it at first as the editing going on because they got me when I was talking to Ness. But when he came down, I'm no longer in them shots because I had them walked off. So I get to the end of the thing. He like, y'all can go home. Y'all can get, he said, y'all don't, he was like, y'all don't like what I was saying? Y'all can get the fuck up out of here. I'm like, all right, cool. Because you got to remember, I came from the hood. I'm trying to get back to the trap. Like, you, this ain't, I don't even know if this is real. Like, I had never met nobody famous in my life. I'm like, I'm trying to get back to get this fucking money. This nigga, he playing with a nigga. That's just what I said. Boom. So I'm looking for an excuse to get home. My family used to beg me to stay there.
He goes on and talks about the rest of the scene, which I truly don't care. My thing is, the cheesecake was for Beyonce, and he'll do it again. He said, I'll do it again. Let's go. Let's go back.
What we was talking about again? Hold on. Yeah, upstairs. A lot of people. Okay, fun fact, a lot of people don't know, that cheesecake we went and got was for Beyonce. She was upstairs the whole time. What we was talking about again? Hold on. Yeah, that's a fun fact. People don't know. People like, y'all walked together cheesecake. It was for Beyonce. I'll do it again.
And I'll do it again. Blind item. Didn't know this. This is pretty insane. Pretty insane. Didn't know that at all. Did y'all ever know that? I didn't know that. This interview dropped today, but I mean, sometimes people say things and it gets lost like over the years. I never knew that. I never knew that. I do see people saying, "Oh, I don't believe it. I don't believe it." So y'all be willing to believe victims all the time. Like, what has Freddie P said about Diddy that hasn't turned out to be true? Why wouldn't y'all believe that? She was probably upstairs, like in another studio working, or who knows? Like, who knows what she was working on? And around that time, like, remember, like, that was a tight-knit circle. Diddy, Jay-Z, Beyonce. There's so many pictures and videos of them from those heydays. Like, what if she was up there with Jay-Z? Who knows? Like, so why I don't believe that? For those of y'all who say y'all don't believe that, I believe him. My girl wanted cheesecake. Period. She probably don't know what the fuck was going on, but she just wanted her damn cheesecake. Period. The poetic justice in all this, though, is that literally the jail, the prison where Diddy is now is not far from Junior's Cheesecake, where he made the people of Making a Band walk across the bridge to go get that cheesecake. Poetic justice, I guess. All right, let's get into Diddy's new lawsuit, because it's pretty insane. All right, so Diddy sued you, and your pal did what you did to me and recorded it. Diddy and a friend viciously assaulted a woman at the Bad Boy Record Studio in New York City and recorded the abuse on video, at least according to a new lawsuit. A woman named Thalia Graves is suing Diddy, claiming she had suicidal thoughts since Diddy and his head of security, Joseph Sherman, violently assaulted her back in 2001, according to the new legal docs obtained by TMZ. In her suit, Graves claims she was a 25-year-old and dating one of Diddy's employees when he lured her into a meeting with him and Sherman alone, where she says they sequestered her and gave her a drink, likely laced with a drug that eventually caused her to briefly lose consciousness. Graves claims she woke up to find herself bound and restrained. Bound and restrained, with Diddy and Sherman proceeding to brutally abuse her and violate her mercilessly. Y'all see the word. They did it to her anally and vaginally. I just don't get it. I just really just don't get it. Diddy's newest accuser claims she thought about deleting herself and got extensive psychological treatment as a result of the alleged incident. And she says she never reported the incident out of fear that Diddy and Sherman would use their power to ruin her life, just as she claims they threatened to do if she spoke out. I saw some people also making a comment about this, saying, why do y'all be waiting so long? Why do y'all be waiting so long? And I saw someone respond and say something that was so profound. I thought it was so on point. This person said, many of y'all be having gripes with family members. Like, some of y'all's family members have done some really dark things to y'all, and it be taking y'all years to come forward and confront your family member. So why do y'all find it so hard to believe when these victims come forward and talk about these people who are obviously in positions of power? She ate that. She ate that. She ate that. Like, I even think she said, yeah, y'all be waiting till y'all down to Thanksgiving 20 years later to confront your family member. Why do people, like, when she said that, I was like, she ate. The continents are meeting. She ate that. How many of us have been at the Thanksgiving table? How many of us have been at the funeral and things just start going down. People just start confronting each other. This happened, that happened. This cousin did this, that uncle did that, this auntie did this, my mama did that. Like, it happens all the time. It literally happens all the time. So why do y'all act so surprised when these lawsuits pop up? Why? Is it desperation to be in a position like Diddy's, where you would have the power to do that to other people? I feel like a lot of people fantasize about having that type of power. A lot of people fantasize about having that type of power. Imagine the power. Imagine the glory. Imagine the freedom. I feel like a lot of y'all, when y'all do that, y'all wish y'all had the power to abuse people and get away with it. Oops. Oops. Graves says she continues to suffer severe depression, anxiety, and panic attacks as a result of what happened, and she still lives in fear of Diddy and Sherman. And she says her wounds were opened in November 2023, when she learned for the first time Diddy and Sherman had video recorded her horrific incident. I wonder how she came to know about that. That's 22 years later. Yep. This person just ate that. Kanye West said it. No one man should have all that power. No one man should have all that power. He did. He ate that. The woman claims Diddy and Sherman showed the video to multiple men in an effort to publicly degrade her and humiliate her and her boyfriend. And she says the very thought of the video being out there caused her to again consider ending her life. Graves is going after Diddy, Sherman, and Bad Boy for damages, and she's being repped by Gloria Allred, who's holding a press conference with Graves later today. Let's go to this press conference, child. Y'all know I had to go up to the press conference. Let's go to this press conference. Let me tell you something. One thing about me.
No matter who you are, there are times it can be.
One thing about me. I'm not going to have no press conference if I'm not going to tell y'all nothing. Like, now, for obvious reasons, there are just certain things that obviously you shouldn't share, right? And that's to protect your client. That is to protect the integrity of the case that you're building. But I just like, I hate when people be having press conferences and it's like, girl, what was the point of it? What was the point? So anyway, let's get down to the press conference. Hold on. I just want to say this now. This is no shade to the victim, but Gloria Allred, I feel like her heyday is gone. Like, there was a point in time where you like these men in this business used to hate seeing Gloria Allred coming. They used to hate seeing her coming. Okay, Gloria Allred, I know y'all hate to see her coming. Okay, but I just kind of feel like, I don't know, she hasn't been. Her lawsuits haven't really been hitting lately. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if maybe it's like remember when she represented Tierra Marie and we saw where that went. Tierra Marie owes her money and she owes 50 Cent money. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said Gloria Allred is like Johnny Cochran. She's like, Gloria Allred is the Johnny Cochran to like abuse victims, like abused women. Like she is, if there's a Johnny Cochran for abused women, it is her. Like, it is her. But I kind of feel like her heyday is over. Is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Is it Allred? My bad, child. I'm calling that lady Alfred. My bad. Gloria Allred. Okay, so all right.
Recording in progress.
Not the Zoom.
Attorney Gloria Allred And with me is our client, plaintiff Thalia Graves. Today, we filed a lawsuit in the United States District Court, Southern District of New York, for our client, plaintiff Thalia Graves, who is given permission to use her name. The case number of the 26-page complaint is 1:24-CV-07-201. In her lawsuit, Thalia, through her attorneys, sues Sean Diddy Combs, also known as the defendant, and another individual and other entities. The complaint alleges in part in the first cause of action that defendant Combs and another defendant committed a, quote, violation of New York City Victims of Gender-Motivated Violence Protection Act by viciously and violently forcing sexual contact, oral sex, and sexual intercourse on the plaintiff, end quote. In addition, the complaint alleges in the second cause of action that defendant Combs and another defendant committed a violation of New York civil rights law, quote, section 52-B, end quote, by, quote, raping plaintiff and recording it. Defendants caused plaintiff to be depicted in a video image, unclothed and with intimate body parts exposed, and engaged in sexual conduct with another person, end quote. The lawsuit also alleges that, quote, defendant Combs and another defendant published and or disseminated the videos without plaintiff's knowledge or consent. On information and belief, defendants have continued to disseminate the video, including by selling it as pornography through the present, end quote. In our, we ask that, quote, defendant should be ordered for and
Lord, what's going on with the press conference? I guess maybe the what you call it was not
possession, custody, or control, end quote. And that, quote, defendant should be temporarily and permanently enjoined from further disseminating or publishing any intimate videos of plaintiff, end quote. We also allege in the third cause of action that Combs and another defendant committed a violation of New York City Administrative Code, section 10-180, quote, recording and showing others the video of themselves violently raping the plaintiff, and the defendants disclosed an intimate image of plaintiff without her consent, end quote.
What is, I just listening to it, for me, it's just like, what is the actual point? So supposedly she was just 25 years old. She's like a nobody. She's dating one of your colleagues. Like, was this a get back at the colleague? Like, why are we doing this to this girl? Like, it's just so sick when you really think about it. Like, it's so sick and twisted. And then, like, him passing it off as porn, like, what? This is actually insane.
As a result of these and other allegations in our complaint, we request that judgment be entered against defendants as follows. Awarding compensatory damages for all physical injuries, emotional distress, psychological harm, anxiety, humiliation, physical and pain and suffering, family and social disruption, and other harm in an amount to be determined at trial. Awarding punitive damages in an amount to be determined at trial. Awarding attorneys' fees and costs pursuant to any applicable statute or law, including under New York City Administrative Code, Section 10-1104, New York Civil Rights Law, Section 52-B2, New York Administrative Code, Section 10-180, and any other applicable statute or law. We're also seeking additional relief that the court may deem just and proper. As a result of what is alleged in the lawsuit, Thalia alleges that she has suffered and continues to suffer, among other damages, emotional harm, including mental anguish, emotional distress, humiliation, and physical damage.
I want to skip over and just hear her speak.
Move over to the microphones.
Oh my God, do you guys see like the mics? Do you guys see all the stations that are mic'd up for this? Yikes.
Okay, a little more. Thank you. There you go. Thank you.
Take your time, baby. Oh my God. Okay, this is a lot. I'm kind of getting triggered here.
Being sexually assaulted has been incredibly deep and hard to put into words. It goes beyond just physical harm caused by and during the assault.
I don't know if I could do this.
Of who you are and leaving emotional scars that may never fully heal. Some of the hardest parts of this pain are the shame and the guilt I have experienced that plays a negative part in my day-to-day ability to function properly. Being blamed, questioned, and threatened has often made me feel worthless.
Okay, I think we get the picture. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't think I was gonna get like triggered like this. I'm like, whew. Okay. Whew. I feel really bad for her. I really do. I feel really bad. I was gonna make more commentary on the press conference, but I don't think I can. Like emotionally, it's just a little too much for me. I can't. And I hope y'all understand. But I think we have the picture. I think we have the picture. Okay. Whew. Let's go to. Whew. All right. I think I'm just gonna pass a couple things because it was gonna be other things I can't. So Mary J. Blige announced that she's going on tour. Okay, thank you, y'all. I see. Okay, thank y'all. I'm just like, whew. I didn't really expect for that to be like, oh my God. Oh, this is a good question. Will there be enough money for all the victims? That's a very good question. And I think that the strategy here that I'm seeing with all the victims is that they are not just suing Diddy, but they're suing his entities, right? And so when you sue entities, I believe that triggers their insurance. And so insurance now has to pay these people out. I believe that's how that's gonna work for all these people. Now I don't know what part the insurance will play in collecting that money from Diddy. I don't know how much of that money actually comes from Diddy. But from what I understand is that insurance is going to have to be paying a good load of this money to these victims, because essentially this is why Diddy got the RICO style charge, because he was using his entities as the front to be able to commit all these crimes. Whew, okay. Mary J. Blige announced she was going on tour, and I can't see the comments from here because I'm not like logged in. I think this is all I could see, but you could see some of the comments like, girl, you complicit. Like there were people in the comments. I was like, girl, are you a victim or are you a victim or not? Like, then there were some people that was like, girl, not Neo, because we know what we saw about Neo recently come out. Dawn mentioned Neo in her lawsuit, that Neo would witness Diddy gut punching Cassie. And it made me think a lot about just Mary J. Blige, Cassie, Diddy, right? Like if you just look up their images, there's just something there for me. Like the whole, like how they're all like how they were always like holding hands as a trio. Does that not like give y'all a little, the constant like trio, like holding hands? What does that give you guys? This era of Mary was very interesting. And I guess I really never noticed it until now when I go back and I look at these pictures. Like maybe I'm looking too much into it, but like even on red carpets, like even as they're like, what was up with the holding both of them? Like, what was Mary seeing? What was Mary seeing? Now there are a lot of talks about Mary. Apparently there's a YouTuber that came out and said that Mary allegedly was in some of these freak
Mary J.
offs.
Blige is allegedly on a freak off tape with Diddy. It's been going around all over TikTok that Mary J. Blige is in a freak off tape with Diddy, and she's saying that this was her rite of passage. And a lot of people have always wondered about Mary J. Blige, and they feel like she is in on some shit because she has never opened.
Hold on.
Mary J. Blige with Cassie, and as you can see during these photos, Cassie has visible bruises on her body. Now, all this information with Mary J. Blige allegedly being in a freak off tape with Diddy instantly made me think of Danny Boy. Mary J. Blige slept with a 15-year-old Danny Boy when she was 24 years old, and Danny Boy admitted that Mary J. Blige would fly him out to New York multiple different times.
I'm 15, 16 years old, and she flying me in to see her. And you know what it is when a girl back up on you, you young and shit. And I'm trying to show her that and she ain't phasing me. I'm hard as goddamn. She's backing up against me. This Mary J. Blige. And quite nicely got me. You know, I don't even know if you're supposed to say you had some people on camera. I had an opportunity to go out to New York and.
Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch what he said? Did y'all catch what he said? Did y'all catch what he said?
Visit her a couple more times. You're supposed to say you had some people on.
Hey.
Camera? I don't even know if you're supposed to say you had some people on camera. I had an opportunity to go out to New York and visit her a couple more times.
And then after all of this information started coming out that Mary J. Blige was allegedly in this freak off tape with Diddy, I started thinking about the time that Danny Boy said when he was a teenager, he had relationships with men that were in the closet that were singers and producers in the industry. Danny Boy was asked when he said this, was this somebody at death row? Because at the time he was with death row, and he said, hell no, this is something that he knew to keep about himself in the closet because you could never let Suge find out about this, and it was nobody like that inside death row. So this really has me thinking, did Mary J. Blige and Diddy do a freak off with Danny Boy? Is this who Danny Boy is talking about?
Hey, Hey, blood of Jesus. Le sang de Jésus. Hey. Hey, le sang de Jésus. Hey, like this is too much. This is too much.
Oh, I mean, he admitted to sleeping with Mary J. Blige when he was 15 years old and said that Mary J. Blige flew him to New York multiple different times and said at the same time during his teenage years, which would be 15, 16, 17 years old, he was having relationships with men who were in the closet and they were acting like they were straight. And in this interview clip that I'm about to show you of Danny Boy, he also explained how these people have never came out of the closet. You cannot tell me that this man was not talking about Diddy. Like, this is some crazy shit. I thought it was bad enough that Mary J. Blige messed with the 15-year-old Danny Boy, but now the connections are starting to fall in line. But I'm going to go ahead and roll you guys this clip of Danny Boy explaining how he was having relationships with people in the industry who were basically in the closet and never told the truth about themselves. And you guys let me know, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Danny Boy was somebody that was involved in these freak offs as a kid?
In my teen years, you know, I did some things with, you know, between me and the homies, you know, and it would be considered gay. But those guys are straight guys now, and in the relationships, so they say. I mean, but they're in relationships now, so I'm the only one that kind of came out.
Was some of these individuals that you was messing around with, you know, around that time when you was on death row, was they in the industry?
Yeah. I thought he was going to say, was they on death row? Yeah, they was in the industry. Who else was I hanging around? I wasn't just hanging around with people in regular neighborhoods.
Was they on death row?
Nah, look at them, though. I mean, no offense, but nah. No, yuck. I don't know. Like, what with me? No. That wasn't a thing. It wasn't like an open thing that even then. You know, even me having the feelings, it was suppressed because that was a thing that I knew not to take around Suge.
Baby, this is a lot. Thank you so much to our correspondent Kadisha for the news. Let me just make sure Allegedly. This is all alleged. Allegedly. This is all alleged. I gotta make sure this is all alleged. And so many people are talking about Usher on Howard Stern. And I feel like that clip is everywhere. It's everywhere. You always gotta accept some shit when you go on these damn websites. Like, that clip is everywhere. And people have just been talking about it nonstop.
What if all the...
Let me see.
New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
in the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand.
What was the lifestyle? What was the lifestyle, Usher? Kita kita lifestyle lah. Saki kita kita lifestyle lah. Lifestyle. Did a lot. Lifestyle. Kita kita lifestyle lah. Expliquez-vous nous. Explain for me. Explain for the class. Pour nous comprendre. One thing about Howard Stern, say what you want. That motherfucker used to get the tea. It was orgies, wasn't it? Oh, no. I just want to see the lifestyle. What was the lifestyle, Mr. Raymond? Please. We are not stupid.
Curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say.
Hey. say, eh, one by one. I didn't say that. That sounds like grooming to me. That sounds like grooming to me. What that sound like to y'all?
Is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was
Biggie
there.
Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans,
And your
Jodeci,
parents were
Mary J.
okay?
Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time. You know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat, or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
And what do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem.
Uh-huh.
I had like, you know,
What
like
a
a living.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
See?
He said that with his chest.
A good one.
He said that with his chest. What y'all were doing down there? What y'all were doing down there? What was y'all doing down there? Anyway, a lot of you guys wanted me to get into Kim Porter's book, and I never got into it. I mean, this so-called memoir, it's #1. Like, it's #1 on Amazon, but apparently it's not really her book. You have Al B. Shore, who came out and slammed it. So I don't know, like, do y'all think it's really her book? The excerpts that I'm seeing people put out there, I don't know. Do y'all think it's really her book? Like, I mean, I've seen her friends come forward. I've seen Al B. Shore come forward. Al B has been asking for investigation into her passing away. I'm with that. Raise your hand if you think that Diddy did it. Allegedly. Raise your hand if you think he did it. I think he did it. Her death was just so. But anyway, Albie also called her memoir fake and refers to her death as a tragic murder. He said this on Instagram. And part of where's the Instagram post? This is the Instagram where he says, "Peep game, for over a decade and a half, I've been posting about and tagging random law enforcement agencies in hopes to protect loved ones, avoid deaths and tragedies that could have all been avoided. Despite this, I have been ignored, ridiculed, and medically silenced to cover up these crimes." Remember when he had that I don't know if it was a heart attack or whatever, like when he was like on life support like a year or two ago, like, so he has always maintained that was not natural, basically. Like, he was being like he's just saying medically silenced, like that was done to him on purpose. I've been ignored, ridiculed, and medically silenced to cover up these crimes you're all now aware of by a very aggressive PR team and costly campaign to silence and physically harm me from exposing it. It only aimed to prevent me from further sharing publicly the facts and insights of Lady KP, so that's Kim Porter, shared with me during our frequent and intimate conversations in her selfless attempts to save my life by sharing frequent plans to do harm and possibly by ending my life. So basically he's saying, like, when Kim Porter was alive, that she made him very well aware of plans to end his life. Who do you think was trying to execute those plans? Allegedly. Who do you think was behind those plans? And then he goes on to ask for an investigation. He said, I'm writing this post to formally request an investigation into an entire group of individuals who worked at or around the residence, Miss Kimberly Porter, including the publicist who assisted drafting this. It has come to my attention that these persons were also instructed to steal her computer and mobile devices, which contained her original book notes. Original notes are distinct from the fabricated bullshit and offensive pages circulated via Amazon, which depict graphic sexual acts involving me that never took place and were edited and added after Miss Porter's tragic murder. So she was writing a book. She was writing a book. This, oh my gosh. Why didn't I think about this before? Cassie was writing her book. He didn't want to settle with her. Who knows what he was trying to do with Cassie, which is why she rushed and she filed her lawsuit. She knew she needed to file that lawsuit before he got to her. Cassie was basically doing the same thing that Kim Porter had tried to do back then. Cassie was, oh my gosh, Cassie was why didn't I ever connect the two? Am I slow? Am I slow? Mind you, you know, the last baby mama, the one that he has, Baby Love. We're gonna look up that baby mama. Supposedly that baby mama was helping him spy on Kim Porter. I have to look up where I know I saw that information somewhere, allegedly, but I remember seeing that somewhere, that she was helping spy on Kim Porter. I urge you to consider who authorized such a fictitious publication without categorizing it, Lord, as calculated fiction. The publicists and conspirators worked in concert from separate camps, launching this campaign, which appears to be a very personal and deliberate distraction from their involvement in covering horrific crimes, assisted in and perplexed the public for many years, which I have personally experienced and cautiously deemed just as medical crisis for legal reasons, until the rest of these atrocities were uncovered by authorities, making it more believable to a gullible public that has been fooled for so long. Well, why you had to drag us? You ain't, hold on now, wait a minute now wait a minute. I'll be like, I'm with you now. I'm with you, but you ain't gotta drag us. Shit. We just the public. The fuck? Now you ain't have to come for us now. Let me put my wig back on since you want to tug. I'll be tugging my motherfucking wig and using all these goddamn big words. Let's look up Diddy Baby Love Mother. Yes. This girl. Dana Tran. Was it Dana Tran? Dana Tran. Hold up. Hold up. Wait. Hold up. Wait. Hold up. I'm going to have to do some digging on that. But I remember seeing somewhere where it was said that Dana Tran supposedly, allegedly helped Diddy spy on Kim Porter. This is all alleged. I did see today that reports were saying that his kids are taking it hard. Let me tell you something. Some of y'all are not going to agree with me on this, but I'm going to tell you straight up. I don't feel bad for him because allegedly he's also a sexual assaulter. Don't feel bad for him. You grown as hell. You had the opportunity to be hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all not seeing what I'm seeing. Hold on. Y'all not seeing what I'm seeing. Here go the kids. So apparently the kids have been taking this tough. All right, so I don't feel bad. Everybody's been saying, oh, I feel bad for his kids. I don't feel bad for him. Lock his ass up. He has an active SA case against him. Lock his ass up. Don't feel bad for you either. You grown as hell. You had the opportunity to be an NFL star. Okay? This man had a full ride to college to be a football player. Don't feel bad for you. I feel bad for the girls. Okay? Feel bad for the girls, even though, child, her mama was Kim Porter's best friend. And Diddy got Kim Porter's best friend pregnant at the same damn time that he had Kim Porter pregnant with the twins. But you know what? That's not their fault. That's not their fault. I'm not mad at them. I don't give a fuck about the baby. Now, I'm going to tell you why. Listen, your mama ain't shit. Your mama was supposedly spying on Kim Porter. So the baby could be right there with them. I don't care. I don't care. The baby is right there lock her ass up too. Quincy, you need to go back to your daddy. Quincy, your daddy is alive and Quincy, your dad is alive, well, and has been exposing this motherfucker for 30 years. Go back home to your father. Go back home to your father. I'm going to give you grace. I'm going to give you grace because who knows what type of power Diddy had on your life. But you need to go back to your daddy. As for baby love, and the twin son, and what you call it? What's her name, son? The football son? Lock their ass up. Don't care. Lock their ass up. Put that baby in jail. I don't care. I don't care. Your mama was spying on that lady. For all we know, your mama is part of the reason why Kim ain't here no more. Lock that baby up. Period. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. Put that baby behind bars. Let's talk about Diddy's cellmate, child. I know y'all gonna come for me. I don't care. I said what I said. Lock that baby up. Her mama ain't shit. Somebody said, well, Misa Hilton tried to save her son. Well, her son wanted to be an ain't shit, just like his daddy. So lock his ass up too. All right, so Diddy Combs moved to the same section of New York City jail housing as Sam Bankman-Fried. Do y'all know who Sam Bankman-Fried is? Is it Fried or Fried? I don't know, child. But anyway, he's being held there, and I don't know if y'all ever got into Sam Bankman and that fraud that he committed with, I believe it was crypto. He's only 32 years old, and like I believe he was a billionaire by like 28 off crypto scams. He's another. I don't want to say Anna Delvey. Don't want to say that, but let me see if this article gets into it. I guess the article tells us more. Also being held in that special section of the MDC is Bankman-Fried, 32, who the chief federal prosecutor in Manhattan said orchestrated one of the largest financial frauds in history, stealing more than $8 billion. Bruh, if you ever have time, maybe I'll read. Well, you know what? Fuck it. We already an hour, and y'all don't mind if we stay for another 20 minutes? I'll be trying to keep it an hour long, but I got shit to say. Y'all mind if we go over a little bit? Y'all mind? Okay. The unit is described as barrack-style area, currently housing 18 to 20 inmates who require special protection, according to the sources, ranging from high-profile defendants to individuals who cooperate with investigation. Snitches. It is considered general population in nature, but with added security. A spokesperson for the Federal Bureau of Prisons told NBC News, for privacy, safety, and security reasons, the FBOP does not provide information about conditions of confinement, including housing assignments or internal security practices for any particular incarcerated individual. For all we know, child, Diddy is got his feet kicked up eating Junior's cheesecake. For all we know, we don't know what the fuck going on. Okay, let me see if I could just tell y'all something real quick about Sam Bankman. Like, when I tell you, like, bruh. Sam Bankman, FTX founder. So he had founded this company called FTX. It was a crypto business. Founders, particular rise and fall to cryptocurrency industry, a journey that included his testimony before Congress, a Super Bowl advertisement, and dreams of a future run for president, hit rock bottom Thursday when a New York jury convicted him of fraud for stealing at least $10 billion from customers and investors. This man even had, I believe, Tom Brady as a spokesperson for his company. Like, the money he was getting from investors and the money he was paying like big time entertainers and athletes to be out here like endorsing his business was crazy. After the month-long trial, jurors rejected Bankman-Fried's claim during the testimony in Manhattan federal court that he never committed fraud or meant to cheat customers before FTX, once the world's second largest crypto exchange collapsed into bankruptcy a year ago. He said, please rise and face the jury. Oh, this is the judge. Hold on. He maintains his innocence and will continue to vigorously fight the charges against him. Anyway, it's such a long story that I don't think that I watched a whole documentary on this. Like, the man was able to steal so much money. And I'm like, bro, this really only happens to white men. Only happens to white men. Didn't Diddy's son make a diss track to the Fed? Sure did. Sure did. And that's why he need to get locked up. Hold on. Where he at? Yup. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. Remember he made that song? Oh, they ain't know we was hiding whatever in another house. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Lock his ass up. Lock him up. All right. Let's get to Janet Jackson. Woo! Let's get to Janet Jackson. Y'all feeling good? I know this is a lot. This is a lot. We just going through a lot, child. It's a lot. But let's go to Janet Jackson. Before I even get into this article, drop down in the comments right now and tell me if you agree with Janet Jackson or not. Just drop down in the comments. Let me see what the comments saying. Yeah, he the dumbest of them all. Yeah, he was really dumb for that song. Just dumb. Dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Dumb. Okay, no. I agree. No. Agree. I agree. Janet said what the fuck she said. I agree. No, Kaylani. I agree. No. Hell nah. Agree. Okay, so I mean, it's like 50-50. It's 50-50. Let's go into the article, because I feel like a lot of times what happens with stuff like this is the context gets so lost that it kind of it ruins people actually getting the point of why something wrong happened. Okay. And so anyway, this is an article about Janet Jackson taking control. She's back. She's taking control. She looks amazing here. Beautiful. Let me just go ahead and skip to Kamala. Okay. All right. On Rhythm Nation, for us, it was about making a difference in kids' life, a teenager's life, from them taking this path with drugs and going down the wrong street to trying to make something of themselves. On that record, she sang about joining voices in protest to social injustice and pushing toward a world rid of color lines. I wonder where she stands on the forthcoming election. After all, I say America could be on the verge of voting for its first Black female president, Kamala Harris. Here is what Janet Jackson said. Well, you know what they supposedly said. She's not Black. That's what I heard. That she's Indian. The reporter, she looks at me expectantly, perhaps assuming that I have Indian heritage. Well, she's both, I offer. This is Janet's response. Her father's white. That's what I was told. I mean, I haven't watched the news in a few days. She coughs. I was told that they discovered her father was white. I'm floored at this point. It's well known that Harris's father is a Jamaican economist, a Stanford professor who split from her Indian mother when she was 5. My mother understood very well that she was raising 2 Black daughters, Harris wrote in her book, The Truths We Hold. She no Black. She no Black. Tamara writes, I'm Canadian. I knew she was Black. Who did she speak with? Donald? Exactly. It just sounds like, did Donald Trump call our sister before she did this interview? Like, it just was wild. It was wild. And the interviewer tried to get her to walk it back. And then you have people who are saying, well, her daddy's Jamaican. Now, yes, not all Jamaicans are Black, right? But this is Kamala Harris' father, okay? This is her father. This is her father. This her daddy. This is her daddy. I had made a video. I was like, girl, that man is a blood clot Jamaican. And people were in the comments, not all Jamaicans are Black. No shit, Sherlock. Not all Haitians are Black. There are Asian Haitians. There are Middle Eastern Asians. There are white Haitians. And most of them live better lives than the Black Haitians. But that's another conversation for another time. That's another live. Maybe we'll do that one on a Saturday when we have time. Okay. The man them Black. Okay. He's Black. That's a Black man. Okay. That's a Black man. I'm not going to go down this rabbit hole with y'all. Kamala is a mixed race person. Yes. Her daddy is Black. And to say that her daddy is white, that's pretty crazy. Especially when Michael Jackson has 3 white children that we have had to act as if we don't understand that they are not his children. Let's look at his kids. Okay. This is Michael Jackson. Like, this is Michael Jackson. Okay. This is how he was born. Now, I know by this time he had his first nose thing, I guess. But this is Michael Jackson. These are his kids. Are we gonna act like? Are we gonna act like? Are we gonna act, if we're gonna talk about blackness? Are we gonna act like these some black kids? These are not even mixed race kids. Janet, are we gonna act like if y'all want to have the mixed conversation? Them is not even no mixed kids. Them kids are from the top of the mountain of Caucasus. Okay. Blanc, plus blanc que neige, blanc, plus blanc que neige, plus blanc que neige. Okay? Everybody need to sit their ass down. If we're gonna have the black conversation, everybody gotta shut the fuck up. Everybody in this equation gotta shut up. Everybody. Everybody got to be quiet. And mind you, Blanket, which one? I think one of them kids, Blanket. Child. Lord, let's get into it. Your white nephew, Janet Jackson's white nephew, him no black. Him no black. Him no black. He is blocking his grandmother from his father's estate. Michael Jackson's son, Biggie Blanket Jackson, is suing the music legend's mother, Katherine Jackson. Hey, what about the one? Not you being racist against your grandmother, mind you. Him no black. Him no black. Him not even Dominican. Him no black. Him not even Dominican. Your white nephew is suing your mother. Your trying to stop your black mother, the Katherine Jackson, from having access to her son's almost $1 billion fortune. Somebody says Kamala Harris's kids are white. Them ain't her kids. Them ain't her kids. She doesn't have any biological children. So what are we talking about? We are talking about 3 white kids who Michael Jackson lied to us about, talking about he had sex with that lady and them the kids that came out. Please follow me. Don't get lost. Follow me. Don't get lost. Now do Janet's son. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna talk about that lady baby. I'm just saying. I'm just addressing the whiteness of it all. If we're gonna talk about whiteness, let's just be for real. Okay? Let's be for real. I remember seeing Janet Jackson in this interview, and I said, wow, this is why she said what she said back then.
Is a please stop asking me that you feel like maybe this comes up a little bit too much.
Ooh, and I don't mean to be rude, but I have to be honest with you. Please stop asking me questions. And I don't mean that because I've never thought that I was I gave a good interview. I really don't like speaking. So I'd rather stay quiet and listen to other people talk. And that's always been me. So I'd rather just be quiet and listen to others. So don't ask me questions. Are we finished?
Stop asking that lady questions. Stop asking that lady questions. She done told y'all. Stop asking me shit. Stop asking me shit. Somebody in the comment section was like, well, Kamala is Indian. Did I say she's not Indian? I'm sorry. Did I say she's not Indian? I said she's a mixed race person. What does that mean? You know what the thing is, and this is, I'm not even trying to be rude when I say this. This election really has exposed how dumb everybody is to me. Everybody's just dumb. Everybody is dumb to me. Everybody is just dumb. Just everybody's dumb. At this point, I think everybody's stupid. It just has exposed that. Like, it's just like, the point be right here. And y'all just be somewhere over. Like wisdom is chasing you. And you are fast as fuck. Wisdom just be chasing some of y'all. And y'all be Usain Bolt to the wisdom that is chasing you. My Lord. Now, D.L. Hughley had, some choice words for Janet. Did y'all agree with what he said? Let me read what he said. He had a series of tweets. This is him talking about, Janet Jackson and what she said. Okay. D.L. Hughley had this to say. All I know is Kamala looks like she did when she was in Oakland, but Janet Jackson don't look like she did when she was Penny. What the hell happened? What the hell was on that iron? Did we and I think this is a joke. Is the joke in the room with us? Thank you so much. Shirani, the uneducated will always have the most to say. They will. Is the joke in the room with us? Kamala Harris looks the way she does because she has mom from India and a dad from Jamaica. Janet Jackson looks the way she does because she has a plastic surgeon. What are we doing? It's so much violence. It's so much black on black crime happening. What is going on? What is happening? Janet Jackson's interviews sound like a Trump rally. FYI, it's a little ironic to question whether someone is black while you're breathing through the nose of a white woman. Y'all, D.L. Hughley was dead ass wrong. I'm sorry. Like, why he went in on that lady like that? Wait, y'all support? Wait, I'm screaming somebody. Y'all support this? Like, please. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at what he said. I'm just laughing at what the fuck did she do to you? Like, what? Why are we going so hard? Like, what did she do to you, sir? Like, did she like ignore you back in the day? What the fuck is going on? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, what? Obama came from a whole white woman and everyone celebrates his blackness. The misogynoir is blaring. You ate that. You ate that. Audacity of ambition. Thank you so much. You ate that. You ate that. Wow. I don't even have nothing else to add to that. You ate that. You ate that. And you know what's crazy? I say this all the time on my channel. I call mixed race children who have white mothers, I call them biracials. I call them birachels. You are a birachel. Birachel. Rachel is not down there helping you own your blackness. Rachel is not down there, celebrating your blackness, educating you on your blackness, making sure that you are not anti-black, making sure that you have black values, black traditions. Rachel is not doing that. It be the birachels. Like, think about it. Problematic mixed race people, they be having Rachel for a mama. I'm lying? Am I lying? Them be the birachels. It be y'all with the white mama, because she not holding it down at home. And a lot of times, I just be honest, she's probably with a black man who hates his own blackness. That's a whole other conversation. We were just talking about Andrew Schultz and the shits and gigs niggas yesterday. Somebody said Kamala's mom didn't either. Kamala's mom is Indian. You're absolutely right. But why is it that we didn't have, it wasn't like this when Obama was in there? Y'all wasn't attacking his blackness. It wasn't he no black. The white people were definitely racist towards him. We had Donald Trump enacted a lot of racist acts towards Obama, but it was never he no black. That's that misogynoir. You ate that. 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 And can I be honest? Some of y'all gonna disagree. But do y'all think we'll ever really have 100% a black president that's 100% black? Like a president that looks like me. I'm talking about black, dark skin, coiled up hair. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think we'll ever have a black president that looks like me? Especially with the way y'all are acting. I don't know. I hope we do. Some of y'all saying never. Some of y'all saying hell no. I hope we do. I hope we do. But the way y'all be coming for people's blackness, it's like Kamala Harris has always identified as a black woman. That's just like, at the end of the day, she didn't just start identifying as black. She has always identified as a black woman. Always. But the minute she steps in to run for president, that is like the major talking point for blackness. And that is misogynoir. Misogynoir. And I'm not saying she's not, I've said she's mixed race, y'all. I've said that. But at the end of the day, she's always identified. That is her identity to her, is being a black woman. I'm not about to argue with her for what she identifies as. It's not like she's Rachel Dolezal. She's not Rachel Dolezal. Okay? Y'all be out here acting like Kamala is Rachel Dolezal. Please. Please. Y'all be acting like she is Rachel Dolezal. This lady is so unserious. She is. Y'all acting like she out here blackfishing. She out here got a nappy wig on and can't, like, please stop. Oh God, y'all, please. All right. Last bit of news. The Haitian Brit Alliance, led by Galine Joseph, who's a friend of mine, has filed charges against Trump and are calling for his arrest warrants for what Trump has said, for Trump and Vance, what they have said about the Haitian community. The Haitian Bridge Alliance, a nonprofit organization that provides migrants and immigrants with humanitarian, legal, and social services, filed criminal charges against Donald Trump and J.D. Vance over their inflammatory racist remarks about Haitian immigrants. The rhetoric has led to threats of violence in Springfield, Ohio, including more than 30 bomb threats, forced evacuations of schools and government buildings, and violence against Haitians in the city. The filing comes after both the Republican and presidential candidate and his running mate made false statements about the Haitian immigrants in Springfield. Love it. Galine, you're doing an amazing job. We're always in contact. She's really, really dope. And if you can, please follow the Haitian Alliance on Instagram. I was going to show what Amber Rose said about Haitians. I'm not going to show it. I did my own little rant on my IG. It's still up, but I took it away from my main grid. It's on my TikTok too, but I went ham on her ass because I just, honestly, this shit just... Just watching Haitians just get so much slander is just, I can't. But I love the fact that these charges were filed, and I look forward to seeing what happens next. All right, y'all. Okay. An hour and 27 minutes. That's not bad. I try to do this for an hour, but I don't know. Y'all don't mind if I go over a little bit, right? I mean, listen, we chilling, we talking, we politicking. You know, I'm bringing y'all the articles. I'm bringing y'all the facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the motherfucking research. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't just coming bring y'all the motherfucking news. I'm coming with the motherfucking receipts, allegedly. But all right, y'all. On that note, make sure that you like, that you leave a comment, that you subscribe. And yeah, and I will see y'all in the next video. I'm definitely going to share this so that you guys can run it back later on. I know some of y'all are probably going to watch this tomorrow morning while you're at work. That's fine with me. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. There were 4,000 of y'all at some point during the live. So I'm really, really appreciative for you guys tuning in. And I will see y'all in the next one.
Drop, let's get it clear. Jesse,